up, you guys? What's going on? This is Jimmy. I'm coming at you with a video, and I just wanted to talk to you today about an important lesson that I learned. And for many of us throughout our history, within our career or jobs or business endeavors that we take, we learn a lesson, whether good or bad. In this case, one of my first jobs consisted of cold calling. And for anyone that's had a cold calling job, you know how scary that could be in the beginning when you're calling in to a complete stranger's home and you're asking them to buy something right on the spot. It could be nerve-wracking. So needless to say, one of the things I really want you to consider is, in your business, if you're doing any type of follow-up, if you're cold calling, if you're trying to just build relationships over the phone, it is dire, it is very important that you take the time to listen to yourself. All right? Have a third party, someone listen to yourself. If you have the ability to, record yourself on some of those calls. Now, if in the beginning of your call you don't have the enthusiasm or the energy that's partial to you, you don't want to fake. You don't want to be like, hey, how's it going? That's not your personality and it doesn't relate to the product or service that you have, then you're going to come off as phony or fake on the phone. It's as simple as just smiling. A nice smile comes through on the phone. That energy will come through. So really think about your smile and that energy. That foundation is so key. The tone that you use, your tonality, is key as well. You want it to be as natural. And you want to use some up and down variation, inflection in your voice. Be it you want to go low if you're stressing a certain point in your conversation about a product or service and how it's helped somebody. So these are the key things that I want you to look at. And as you can see, even when I'm speaking here, I'm using some tonality and some inflection as an example. The only difference is this is a video and you'll be doing this over the phone. So take your time, write out a script. You want to read the script, but you want to sound as natural as possible without sounding like a robot or redundant in the same things that you're saying. You don't want to sound the same calling every single person because every single person that you're calling is not the same. So really keep in mind, again, the energy, your tone, and along with the inflection and how you speak are the key things you want to think about as you're starting your follow-up system or your cold calling system. All right? Using the person's name throughout the conversation is important as well, but not using it too much to the point where it sounds fake. If the person allows you to use their first name, cool. If not, stick to their last name and stay professional if that is the business that you're in. Depending on the business that you're in, using the person's first name is probably the best thing to do. Now, building rapport is key, but we'll get into that at another time. But just to lay down the foundation, if you're getting started or you have some experience, try using some inflection and changing up your tonality in your voice. Notice how stressing certain words and going up and down the variation of the sound of your voice changes the conversation and the product and or service that you're trying to get across to the person that you want to share that with. So again, this is Jimmy. Lesson that I learned was just the ability to use inflection to change my tonality to get across to the person that I'm calling that I'm friendly, that I care naturally, that I care genuinely, that it's not fake. So thank you for checking out this video. Keep up with me, and I hope to hear you banging down the phones, knocking them calls down, and just growing in your confidence and your ability to communicate effectively through the use of a phone. Thanks a lot. Talk to you soon.